that we expect everyone else to make us happy. And that never works. Our expectations will never be fulfilled from the outside world, from another person. And what happens is, as we kind of ripen a little bit on the path, we see our own motivations. We see the times that we lie and cheat and steal and hate and, all the stuff that we do. And we see how it forces us to do certain things to other people. So after a while, when we come up against something that hurts, in that moment, automatically, we don't have to think about it, but as a fruit of practice, automatically, we can recognize that person isn't even trying to hurt me. That person doesn't even see me. That person is just acting out of their own pain and grief, exploding outward on anyone or anything that's there. Even though it looks like it's aimed at me, it's not. And you just start to actually see that. I mean, it's not something you have to think yourself into or manipulate yourself emotionally. I don't want to feel that, I'm going to feel this. That's bullshit. That never works. But as we do these practices, as we open our hearts and our minds and start to really look at people and see other people and see how they feel and kind of get out of this fascination with our own experience and what does it do for me? Do I like this? Do I don't like this? We start to see other people are also acting on automatic out of their own pain. They don't get a vote. And it's not aimed at us, but we take it personally. But once you see that, once that happens, then it gives you a little space to release our first knee-jerk reactions, and compassion arises naturally. You don't have to force it to arise. It's just a fruit of our practice that we begin to see that just as we blurt out all over everybody, other people are blurting on us, and they don't really know us, just like we don't really know what's going on inside another person. But we attribute lots of motives and things to other people that may or may not be there. Maharaji always said to us, love everyone, serve everyone, remember God. He never told us to do practice for our own spiritual enlightenment. He never said it's about you, do practice. He was saying, think about other people. And it's such a deep, subtle, powerful teaching that it went right over our heads. We think, what's he talking about? What about, all that stuff, He wasn't into that. He said, don't think about yourself, think about other people.
When you couldn't do that, didn't he send a few of you off to do Vipassana retreats just because you were like such hard cases?
No.
No?
We went of our own illusion.
No, it was more about, okay, this is good. Are you going to
every
the
once in a
course?
while he would send
and would get rid of them.
Yeah, just to get rid of us. He said,
and then we'd come back from the course. He'd say, so you learned how to meditate? Yep. Oh, well, let me see. And he'd be sitting around with some Indian people. And he'd say, okay, meditate. So we'd all get into the posture. And then within 30 seconds, there was this high-pitched laughing. Look at them, they know how to meditate. Isn't that great?
I got a real zinger question for you guys. You've all